Hello guys, welcome into another episode of Salarywatchman. Today we're going to focus on aviation watches. I always wanted to be a pilot when I was a boy. No other movie other than Top Gun actually inspired me. Tom Cruise in the movie actually brought us into adventure of being a fighter pilot out there. So I really loved the movie, and I believe the movie actually inspired people to have aviation watches as well. And there's no other brand that speaks of awesome aviation watches other than Breitling. Many celebrities were also pilots, and one of whom who was actually chosen to be the ambassador of Breitling was actually John Travolta. He had a passion of aviation ever since he was a kid. He started learning flight lessons when he was 15 years of age, and he got official commercial license at the age of 23. Ever since then, he has been flying for passion and he's been acting at the same time. And the cool thing about John Travolta, he flew to Singapore to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Navy timer. So I find it all really cool, and then all things come together. So Top Gun was released in 1986, and that was a few years after when Ernest Schneider, who was the head of Breitling at the time, worked along with the Italian aerobatics jet team, the Frecce Tricolori, to create the new watch. In 1983, they needed a chronograph that was robust enough to not be damaged upon opening the canopy of the fighter jet, and they didn't want it to shatter. They had a lot of problem with that. So Ernest Schneider actually created a watch that could be robust in the cockpit itself and also look great with a suit and tie. So that came the birth of the Frecce Tricolori first edition chronograph from Breitling in 1983. Alongside with the 100th anniversary of Breitling in 1984, he actually brought forward this design and created a brand new name, Chronomat, the wordplay between chronograph and automatic, so Chronomat. So ever since then, in 1984, many designs have come up, and one of which was one of these, the Red Dial Longitude GMT. Wanting to feature really first is aligned with what Ernest Schneider wanted to help with the Frecce Tricolori, was the 4 indicative rider tabs on the bezel, and it actually protects it from shattering the crystal. In terms of its make, let's take a look at it now. The chronograph works awesomely well, no doubt about that, because the Valjoux 7750 is really robust and reliable. It's easily maintained, one of the best movements in my opinion. Its date function is at the 3 o'clock, and also it has a GMT function. It's useful for pilots to see many time zones around the world. It's a closed case back, but it's signed, a really nice picture of the globe there. It's linked to very much a lot of good history from the Chronomat line and heritage. The dial itself is beautiful, it's red, it really pops. It makes quite a statement wearing it as a dress watch as well. I personally like this red one because it really stands out. And there's another version, the yellow one as well. Its case, it's stainless steel, solid rounded, no brush surfaces, all polished, but nice. It has a great weight. Its bracelet is distinctive of the Breitling brand. But the only one thing that I kind of find strange is the buckle and the clasps. I'm not sure about other Breitling owners out there. You please put the comments below if you find the same problem, but it's quite hard to disengage the bracelet, and it's actually hurt my fingernails sometimes. I think the easiest way to get around it is to really be careful in terms of dislodging the safety clasps first, and then instead of dislodging the clasps or the original way as you might think, you have to go by the rear like this. Yeah, there you go. To rectify whether it's too tight or too loose, you can actually bend the metal a little bit here. Better not take a risk if you want to modify the bracelet or to make it loose or tighter. You can just drop by to your trusted shop to fix it, or any Breitling boutique that can advise you on it. But other than that, I think it is an awesome watch. It is an amazing watch to have. This is actually discontinued right now. You can find it on the grey market though, and in terms of its price wise, ranging from 4,000 to 6,000. 6,000 meaning the full set, having the certificates and all of that, and also the stainless steel bracelet. As a Salarywatchman, I really recommend having a Breitling if it's one of your first watches. I really love it myself. It's a dedication to all aviators and aviation passion. So this has been Salarywatchman. I really hope you enjoyed this short episode on the Breitling. More to come. I have one more Breitling on the way, and that's a pure Navy timer. That is an iconic one. So look forward to that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye. Remember to like and subscribe.